I'm not in the mood to talk about books. I'm just showing you them because they're pretty. You should look at them. So hi guys, since I'm in the mood to film and look half presentable, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do this month's book haul today because I'm not buying any more books. I do have one book coming, but that's a very special book that you'll probably hear lots about anyway. First book is Using Demons by H.R. Hawkins, and this is the second in the Hex Hall series. Fun fact, I don't own the first one, but this was on sale and I thought, I do want to read this series, so I'll eventually get a copy of the second one someday. And I've got plenty of other books to start. I also got Stolen Away. Basically all these books were half price, by Sandra Harvey, and it's about fairies stolen away. Cool. This is next one is Bloodstone by Gillian Phillips. So this is kind of just a book that the book cover's kind of been haunting me for a while, and it was on sale. I thought, yeah, I'll get it. The Unlikely Pilgrim of Howard Fry by Rachel Joyce. Sorry. See? Yeah. And I've seen this phone about, and it's just basically this guy goes to send a letter to an old friend he knows is ill, but eventually just decides to walk to her to give her the letter in hand, which is basically my gist of it. Then I also have Wonder by R.G. Patsy. No idea what this is about. I do know it's Waterstone's children's book of the month. Didn't know that when I bought it. No idea what it's about, except that it's an international bestseller. And the summary goes as, my name is August. I won't describe what I look like. Whatever you're thinking, it's probably worse. And then you boosh it. I don't know. Going from the cover, does he have like one eye? But then you shouldn't judge books by the cover, but that's just... So, Bottom Whim is just like, I've seen this about for a while and I'm just like, am I a bit young to be reading stuff like this? I've read stuff like this before, but middle-aged women stuff. At least. The Woman Who Went to Bed for a Year by Susie Towson, and it's basically about a woman who goes to bed, just climbs into bed after she sends her twins leave home. I think they go to university, because that's the only time I can imagine why your twins would both leave at the same time. Yeah, so like, and people think she's protesting or whatever. Just that's fun fact, my sister got this for her birthday, which to me was yesterday. Oh, annoying, also now, sorry about this, I saw this in a charity shop and it was basically like brand new for £2. I'm like, damn. I didn't like spend a lot on it, but could have got an hour book and got that one cheaper. It's just one of those things. I also got Gone Girl by Joan Finn. Yeah, fine. I just like, I've heard and seen this. It sounds good to me, and I've heard that it's meant to be good too. Sounds and it's meant to be good. So I'm hoping it is. Now I have a bag of books that came from the charity shop, and some of these books I actually already own, but I was in that sort of juvenile mood that I got them. That's sort of the ones that I knew. This is Dead Girl by The Dead Girlfriend by R.L. Stein, and it is a point horror. You know, basically I have a big collection of point horrors because I take a fancy to having them. And like, I knew you're unlucky because I didn't want to actually find in stores I already have them all. But I'm pretty sure I don't have this one, but I might actually. But I thought, it's only 29p, and if not, eBay. Actually, there's a way for me to find out whether I own this or not. Because being the autistic, organised person I am, only when it comes to books, I made a list of the ones, the point horrors I own. And I do already own this one. So now I have 2 copies of The Dead Girlfriend. Oh well. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one I own. It was only 29p and it went to charity. So, life is good. I also got My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. You know, it's one of these books that I heard a lot about, but I've seen the movie as well, but I know the ending is completely different in the book. So I saw it in the charity shop, and it's one of those books I've kind of always wondered about, so I got it for 99p. Then we have The Hume by Emma Doherty, and I know this book was a big deal a few years ago, so yeah. See, that thing is like, you know how like there's the £10 book challenge / $10, and like I see those things like I've done that loads of times, because I have. Like, it'd be just cheating if I was to do that challenge because it wouldn't be much of a challenge. It's like I just show you this book and that. I think more the challenge is finding books that you actually want and not just going out there and randomly getting these books. Okay, these 2 books that I have. I got a copy of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, because technically the copy I have on my bookshelf is kind of my sister's / old primary school, and like if ever she was trying to fight me about who gets to keep it, I was kind of want original copy of my favourite Harry Potter book, because like I love this book and I love the illustration on it, and yeah. Basically, Professor Lupin and Sirius Black are basically my favourite, 2 of my favourite Harry Potter characters. So obviously I love the book when we introduced them, and just like, they were just so good, both of them, and yeah. I have such bad luck with Harry Potter characters. Seriously, all my favourite characters, except for the main few, obviously, were dead by the end of the series. I'm like, it's safe to kind of say, I guess I won't, just in case somebody out there hasn't seen Harry Potter, heard about Harry Potter, because you've lived under a cave or performed a miracle. I bought this copy of Inkhat because it's the copy this is the edition I wanted when I bought the paperback one, and I got the new one, which I don't like. But this is such a pretty cover, and I know it's bad buying a book just for the edition, because like, I want this edition. I have the hardbacks, I think the first editions, but I wanted this. It's a good neck. So I have it. And I now own 3 copies of Ink Death. The last batch of books were from a charity shop, and the next ones are from a charity shop. But basically, my mum bought me these books because they're basically all kids' books. But she knows how juvenile I am, and that fact that I like juvenile horror and stuff, and it's just thought, I like these books. She got me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books from a charity shop. I don't actually know how much she cost them, but these are really small books, so I don't imagine they would have charged her that much for them. She got me like 3 Goosebumps books, but like which are the collection 5 as well, which contains The Werewolf of Fever Swamp, You Can't Scare Me, and One Day at Holland. I did like watch the series of these, and I do have like Goosebumps hanging about the house. But the one I think I read was the one about the dummy. I have other works of R.L. Stein as the Point Horrors, which actually kind of led to the Goosebumps. Then we have The Curse of Camp Cold Lake, The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. So that's what's in Pasadena. Gita beware, you're in for a scare. Yiming. That's how you get people to pick a book and read it. Obviously, these are by R.L. Stein because he's meant to read all of them. Some people say he didn't. These next books are, I don't know, like, these are part of the Shiver series, which I've never heard of, and they're part of number 34 and number 31. The L.M.D. Spencer, and the first one is Weirdos Waldo's Wax Museum, and Sheik's Home Chicago. Oh, this is a sequel. It's Terror on Troll Mountain 2. The next books ain't necessarily horror. I have Artemis Fowl by Aaron Corlin. I don't know, like, I've heard a lot about this book, but I don't really know anything about it in great detail, just that it's a name that I've heard a lot, and it's about fairies. Cool. And a 12-year-old who's a master criminal. Okay, this is not a kid's book. I'm putting it next because I'm going to grab on about the next one. Affinity by Sarah Waters, which is apparently sexy, spooky, stylish, a wonderful book. Gerald's Fording, The Guardian. Oh, it's a historical romance. How disappointing. I don't like historical things, and I don't like romance for the sake of romance. Feather Boy. And the thing is, this sets me off with such a sense of nostalgia because it's a Boo Peter Book of the Year award winner. And I checked the year of publication. It is a year where I would have watched Boo Peter. I guess if any Americans are that are watching. Basic Boo Peter is a BBC children's program, and it's kind of just, it's the staple of youth, really. Like, everyone has seen Boo Peter once if you're Scottish. Not Scottish. Well, if you're Scottish, but like in general, if you're British. Basically, if you're British, you've seen at least one Boo Peter, really, even if you didn't generally watched it. It just when I saw that, I don't even remember it being on Boo Peter, but just that set gave me such a sense of nostalgia, because 2002. It's one of those books that I might have read when I was younger, if life didn't suck. And this is Feather Boy by Nikki Singer, and I don't know when I'll be reading any of those. I want to show you this next thing. It's not technically a book, but it is the N-word, and I did spend quite a lot of money on it. Also doubles once again. Basically, I read Batman comics. But I was kind of behind in this, like I missed I was missing two of the ones that I needed from earlier on in the series of Batman The Dark Knight, and they're meant to be gruesome quite slightly more gruesome comics. So basically, I got the two of them, but I also got the first one, which I already have, and number 6. So I have doubles, a 1 and 6. So if you're missing any of those ones, you know, send me a message and we can work something out. Maybe. Probably not. So I'm gonna go now because I know this is due to run out soon. But bye and keep reading or I will come and hit you with a book.